inner room, upper room.
Yeah.
What's the deal there?
Okay, so Inner Room is what we're calling our worship band,
Yeah.
but it came from a worship night that we started that we do monthly. And so James and I both go to the Upper Room Church, and we started this worship night there. So that's the Upper Room connection. And then the Inner Room was just a name that we were trying to find to represent what we were doing with worship and just like coming in really close before the Lord. And so it just sort of seemed to represent that. And then we just have continued to roll with it and have got some incredible friends like Jeremy who have joined us, wonderful musicians and worshippers in their own rights. And yeah, so now we're playing together these songs as well.
Awesome. I've heard Jeremy is a church hopper.
Yeah, I can vouch for that, dude. I'm glad you called him out on that. Jeremy, explain yourself. Jeremy,
He's like, hey,
sorry, bro. Sorry, dude. Jeremy, my family are a big fan of Jeremy because he leads the worship team at Life Church.
you said your daughter, he's her favourite.
Yeah, we compare. You know,
We have
who's
a
your
ranking
favourite? Yeah,
system
we rank
of
everyone, and Jeremy is her favourite. So, welcome to the show, Jeremy.
Happy to be here. Just happy I focus on the Lord during worship.
He can sing. Actually, my lead and my segue is that Jeremy can sing, so you're in for a treat.
When we're talking Inner Room, is there any connection with that? I mean, you came out of this worship night thing, but has that got something to do with kind of like the inner sanctum of like the temple, like the Holy of Holies? Is that kind of
Like we were just trying to find a name to represent a night of worship, which was just worship and just like that kind of intimate invitation to come and know the Lord better. And there's lots of times where it's like Jesus says in the Gospels, like when you pray, go into your room, like your quiet place, that kind of thing. And so it just sort of, we were just riffing on a whole lot of ideas, and that's where we ended up, and it just kind of stuck. So
that's a very long way of saying no, Bjorn.
Oh.
It's not.
You're wrong, bro.
But you're very gracious. Very gracious.
I'm going to say it's allowed. Yeah.
What's the deal with you guys? There's something really special happening next week, and
Yeah.
how did it come about?
Yeah, just had this dream for a really long time. We have got this event called House of Worship next Friday night, and just really feel like one of the ways that we really are like our Creator is being creative, and just had this real passion for worship that you can come and you engage with the Lord. Like music is such a gift. It's what the Lord asks for. It's what He likes. You know, sing a song to the Lord, sing your way into His presence, and then just really the idea that we would write our own songs and just be creative, like our Father is creative, and we're just really inspired. Like in Isaiah, it talks about from the ends of the earth you'll hear sounds of singing, and it's like we're the ends of the earth. Like we want to raise up our own song, you know, to the Lord, and as Inner Room, we've been writing our own songs and singing them as well, and so we're coming and playing those on the night. And then Jeremy has also written a whole bunch of songs which are just really, really powerful, and you can just really encounter the Lord. And so he's going to lead all those and sing those on next Friday night, and it'll just be a really beautiful time set aside to just come in and this creation of beauty, you know, to behold the Lord.
Is this open to anybody?
Yes.
Because it's been hosted at Upper Room Church,
Yeah.
I'm imagining. But yeah, that's open worship night for anybody to want to head along to.
Yes, absolutely. So we have like a range of spaces at our church. We're holding it in a kind of a medium-sized warehouse, and anybody is welcome. You can come on the night, or you can jump on. We've got a website, houseofworship.org.nz, and you can get tickets. We've got some free ones. We've got some ones like about $5 just to
You got
help
some
us.
free ones.
Yep,
Okay,
absolutely.
that's all I heard.
If you're weighing up
jump
between the
in.
free
Cash
ones
is cash.
and
Cash is cash.
Pay the $6.
All three of our guests are very, very talented. George, after James is in studio, you'll hear him. We've got Tash with Cash, and Jeremy, I go to more than one church keys.
There is only one church.
Oh, good comeback.
Nice, bro.
Put that in his face. No, we are trying to come up with a nickname for Jeremy, actually. Do you have any nicknames, Jeremy, outside of
My last name is Keys, so some people call me Jeremy Strings because I actually play guitar.
Oh, no.
But I do also play keys. It kind of falls over.
No one calls you
right.
Leisha?
No, not quite.
Nah, okay, all right. No, we'll come up with something. All right, Jeremy, this is all about you. What song are you singing, and how did the process of creating the song come about for you, bro?
Yeah, so the song is a song called Better. Went around to my friend's house, Hannah, and we were just worshiping, trying to write some songs. I felt like I'd say, finish the songs that you've got on your voice memo, because I probably had like 200-300
Man,
voice
we
memos.
hear this from so many artists. Say they're like, my voice memo is almost the biggest app on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
It's just gigs and gigs of like little bits I've recorded.
Yeah, hard. So I just sat down at the piano, started playing, and literally, it's one of those songs where, like, you know how artists go, and it just dropped into my lap. It was kind of like that. To be
Really?
honest. Yeah. Like,
Okay.
literally started playing the chords, and then the melody and the song, the whole thing just came out in one go. There was a section that we kind of just like ditched because it didn't really work. But yeah, it's just a song that captures a heart that says, where would I be without you, God? Like, where would I be without your love? I've tasted and I've seen the goodness of God in the land of the living, and I know that there's absolutely nothing better. And honestly, couldn't run away if I wanted to, because there's just nothing as good as the presence and the love of Jesus. So.
Well said, bro. Nice work.
Hey, well, when you are ready, by the way, just recap, houseofworship.org.nz if you want to head along to the worship event happening next Friday. The Inner Room team, when you're ready.